focused primarily on grounding and finding that sense of groundedness, even when everything is chaotic and kind of changing very quickly. For those of you, some people online have been taking my classes for a while, so they've probably heard this story before, but I used to work this like very crazy job in finance. I was a junior level trader. I had like 4 screens. This was before I did yoga full time. I was teaching yoga on the side a couple times a week there. And I had like 4 screens, and it was just like information all day long. And I would leave that job all the time. It's just like, what just happened? Everything kind of felt like an emergency in that situation. So I found, for me, what helped me stay grounded in that like state of chaotic emergency was just feeling my feet. And so I had like a little picture for my desk that was a picture of feet. And it would just remind me to like every so often just to like check in, like what are my feet doing, where are my feet in space right now. And so I go back to that, like feel your feet a lot in my yoga classes. We'll also do a lot of like breathing from the heart, just being present in our bodies and just noticing like what is happening in the moment and just like letting that be without judgment or agenda. So I'm going to start just by sitting up tall. If you want to sit either cross-legged or you can sit with your knees down and your heels, hips back on your heels, whatever feels more comfortable to you. If you want to use your props, feel free to sit on some props. And we'll go ahead and just roll the shoulders up and down your back, finding your spine back to nice and aligned. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. And for hands, you can bring your hands on your thighs, you can bring your hands to your heart, to baby, whatever feels good for the hands to land. Deep breaths. And out. And start to tap into your body in this moment. Notice anywhere you might feel a little bit tense, or maybe where you could use a little extra breath. And breathe intentionally into those spots. Take 3 more breaths like this, and we're going to do some intentional finding on our breath work. Last deep inhale. Full exhale. All right, now we're going to do alternate nostril breathing. So if you're at home, feeling kind of cold, you might want like a box of tissues nearby. Sometimes that can help. So take your right hand. I'll demonstrate once, and then we'll start to breathe together. So you're just going to bring your first finger and your index finger down, and you're going to hold your left nostril. You're going to hold your nostrils close to your fingertips. So it's going to be an inhale through the left, and then you hold your nostrils close to the top and exhale out the right. And then it's an inhale through the right. Hold, exhale out the left. And that's 1 round. We're just going to do 4 more rounds. Inhale. Hold, exhale. 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 We'll do 1 more round. Inhale. Hold, exhale. Inhale. Hold, exhale. Now settle your hands down. Soft gaze down your nose at a point on the floor. Gaze in front of you. Take deep breaths in through both nostrils. Inhale. And out. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last full deep breath in. Full deep breath out. Very nice. We're going to come to all fours. Just go over the pelvic tilt. So we're always going to kind of be pulling in with the lower abdomen. And thinking about pressing tailbone down, pubic bone forward. So you're finding that engagement and that gentle lift, almost like you're hugging your baby up in it. So from there, keeping that hugging in sensation, you're just going to broaden your collarbone forward, maybe looking up or straight ahead. And then exhale to curve your spine, press the ground away from you, let your tailbone drop down, finding the rounding through the shoulders. And inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curve. 3 more like this, and then I'll invite space for some more organic free-form movement. Exhale. Last 2. And out. Last deep breath in. And full breath out. Very nice. You can start to move any way that organically, naturally feels good in your body. If you want to take some head rolls or take a thread the needle, you can reach your arm up, move your arm through, stretching out the top of your side of your shoulder. You can rock side to side or press back to child's pose. Taking a moment for you. All right. And if there are any technical issues from home, just write it in the chat. I will be coming back and checking it every couple minutes, or not every couple minutes, just like every so often, just to see if anything comes up. Like if you can't hear or see. Awesome. We'll take 3 more breaths here. Just moving into your body however feels good. And then after your third exhale, slowly find your way to a child's pose. You can separate your knees really wide apart, bringing your hips back. Your hands can come forward, palms down. You can flip your palms to face up and thumbs out. Your chin can rest on the ground. You can bring your head down. Your head needs earth, and you want to rock your forehead side to side. Release the back of your neck. Feel free to do so. Take 1 more breath. Deep exhale. Face your palms back down into your palms face up, and then tuck your toes under, lifting into downward dog. Downward dog, you can keep your gaze forward, head and neck lifted if you are having dizziness or acid reflux. You don't have to gaze down toward an ankle or between your feet. Option to stay still in your dog or take any movement that feels good, maybe bending one knee and the other, rocking side to side. Taking soft bends of the elbows, working into your shoulders. Keep reaching your tailbone high, lengthen the back of the small of your back. Take 1 more breath. Deep breath out. Looking to your hands, slowly start to walk your hands back to your feet. When your heels meet the earth, you'll bring your elbows to your thighs, hands to heart center. Inhale, lengthen, reaching tailbone back, heart forward. Exhale, curve, drop your tailbone, drop your head. And press into your feet. Inhale, stand all the way up. Reach toe like the feet slightly closer together. And then bring your hands to your heart. Palms can press. You can bring one hand to heart, both hands to heart, one hand to belly. One hand to heart. Soften the tops of your shoulders and close your eyes. Just take a moment if you have an intention for your practice, for your week. You can state that intention inside your heart to yourself. After you voice your intention, start to come back to that feeling of your feet. Start to press your body weight forward and back, maybe taking little circles. Start to feel the sensation of your foot pressing against the earth. And we'll lift the toes up, spread the toes apart, really feel nice and grounded. Squeeze your thighs, press your hip bones forward, lift your heart. We'll inhale, deep reach up. And exhale, bend knees as we trace your leg forward, bringing elbows to thighs. Inhale through a cow to cat inhale. exhale, curve. And then walk your hands out. Start to walk your hands back out towards tabletop. Knees come down. Palms underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lengthen forward. And exhale, curve and press away. Come back to center. And now lift your right leg back and up. Turn your pinky toe to face down. And see if you can lift your left arm out in front of you. You can gaze down at the back of the front of your mat, the back of your neck. Beautiful. Keep rotating that right hip down and engaging through your right glute muscle, your right backside. Take another breath to lengthen. Exhale, bring hand and knee down. Take any movement that feels good. You can rock side to side. You can take your counting flat to the spine. And we'll come back to all fours. Feel evenness, grounded, and then reach your left leg back. Turn the pinkies to face down. Reach your right arm forward. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Keep rotating left. Get down and pressing into the midline, pressing into that left hand. Reaching long, one more inhale. Exhale, hand and knee comes down. Take any movement that feels good. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips, come into downward facing dog. Option to stay still in your dog, or on the in breath, lift your heels, cover the knees, look forward. And on the out breath, press your legs to straight. Inhale to cover, reaching tailbone, articulating the spine. Exhale, curving slowly through the opening of the back of your legs. 2 more in. And out. One more inhale. Exhale. Very nice. Drop your knees down. Inhale through a cow. Broaden your collarbone forward. Exhale, press the ground or weight. And press into a child's pose. The child's pose isn't serving your needs in this moment. You can always sit up tall instead. Back to your breath. Come back to your heartbeat. Back to this moment. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. All right, slowly crawl your way back up. All fours. This time you're going to find your knees, find your legs, your hands underneath. Press your collarbone wide, and then keep a flex of the right foot as you lift your leg up, finding 90 degrees. And right here, we're just going to gentle press with the right leg. Squeezing and tapping into your right foot muscle. And press through that heel like you're stomping your mark on the floor. Pause, extend the leg, point the toe. Option to reach your left arm forward for balance challenge. Deep breath in. Exhale. One more inhale, length. Exhale, release. Take any movement that feels good. You can rock side to side. You can walk the path. You can take mini circles with your head and your hips. And we'll switch sides, grounding down through your knuckles. Press your collarbone wide, and then reset to the left leg. You're going to find that 90 degree shape, pressing through your heel, and then just tiny presses with your left heel by squeezing left glute muscle, engaging through the left hamstring. Always keep a little wider stance if that helps you. For 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the leg, drive through the heel, point your toe. Option to reach your right arm forward, put them up. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Take a little bit of movement. Inhale hard. Exhale, drop your hips. And press into downward facing dog. Tucking toes under, lift hips up. You can stay still in your downward dog or take those knee covers on the inhale and then on the exhale straight from your legs. Very nice. 3 more breaths. Last one, land in your downward dog. Now find your feet. Rotate the heels out. Find the baby toe down. And then from here, see if you can find 1 more inch of space in between the sitting bones. So lengthen up through the low back. Take 1 more inhale. Exhale, let it go. Drop to your knees to become cat inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, curve release. Back to center, press into child. Drop down. You can soften the space around your shoulders. Take 1 more inhale. Full breath. Come back to all fours. Just resetting hands underneath hips. Hands and shoulders, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hug, baby curve. And come back to center. So you're going to extend the right leg long, keep toes pointed down, extend the left arm out in front of you. It's an inhale to lengthen. And exhale, make half of an X shape by reaching your left arm out to the left, right leg out to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, press. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more inhale, then we're going to hold the X if you can. Totally optional, you can always drop your hand. Take 1 more breath to reach. And then exhale, come down. Take up side to side curves. Here toward hip. And then we'll come back to center, all fours. You can extend your left leg long. Draw the toenails to face down. Reach your right arm out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, draw half of that X. Reach. Inhale. Exhale. In. And out. Last one will hold. Inhale. Exhale, reach and hold. Take a deep breath. Let it go. Inhale back to center and release. Take a count ahead. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale to curve. And this time we'll set up for a camel. So choices here, we're going to lift our torso up. Choices, tuck your toes under, particularly if you feel like you're kind of punching your low back. You want to use your hands as support for the back. So the hands come together. Your back, your elbows can squeeze tight. And use the press of your palm to drop your tailbone down and press your toes forward. And if this is your camel, this is a great place to stay just focused on staying up tall, looking down your nose or at a spot. And if you want to start to lift your heart, you can start to lift your heart up. Maybe letting your throat open. Full deep breaths wherever you are. Keep engaging through glute muscles, pressing hip bones forward. We'll take 3 more breaths. And out. Last 2. Exhale. Last deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale hard, lifts you up to come over. Sit back on your heels, bring your hands to your legs, and close your eyes for the counter. Relax the shoulders down, soften your jaw, soften space behind your ears. Let your whole body feel nice and heavy to relax here. Deep breaths into the bottom of your spine. Last one, fill. And deep. Press back into child's pose. Out in front of you, knees to the line. Taking a moment to release the upper back, release the head and the neck.
Hi, Eric. Yasmin's son, Eric, says, good job. I've met you before. You came to my class once.
All right, take one more deep breath in. Full breath out. You're going to come to all fours, bring your thumbs together to touch. And you're going to step your right foot forward outside of your right pinky finger and just start to walk your hands up to your thigh. And then right here, really feel that front hip press down. And then energetically drag your heel toward your seat. Squeeze your left foot muscle as you rotate your left hip forward. You're going to reach up and over towards the right. You're going to stretch for the left side, arm here toward me. Other way for you all, yeah. I know it's confusing when we face different directions. Full breath in. Deep breath out. You're going to inhale, lift yourself back up. Interlace your hands on your front thigh, tuck your back toes under, lift into a high lunge. And then right here, we're going to reach the arms up and take a wider stance to help you with stability. And on the exhale, bend the back knee, bend your elbows. Inhale, lift up. Keep pressing the heel down, the front leg, exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Lengthen back knee, exhale, bend. One more inhale. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Bring your hands together at your heart and then open into warrior two. Toe heel the front foot into center. And then bend deeply into the knee. Use your fingers to guide the knee open. Squeeze your back thigh. We'll inhale to reverse. Reach up. And exhale, land back in warrior two. Hands come down other side. Look over the front foot. Inhale, reach up and back. Keep pressing into the outer edge of your back foot. Exhale down. One more inhale. And exhale down. Take a breath here. Let it go. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Turn your toes and heels out. Hold your waist. Inhale to lift the heart. Exhale, bend the knees deeply as you fold forward. You find your hands either on your shins or the ground. And then right here, you can kind of press into your heels, press your feet back. Inhale to lengthen front forward, and if it feels good, you can drop all the way to the full bending your head go. You can also stay more lifted upright. Try to lift your toes off the ground, finding others with your feet. Nice and deep. Take a deep breath. Full breath out. And bring your hands back to your shins. We'll inhale, lengthen, come up halfway. Pause. And inhale, stand all the way up, walking your hands up your legs, toe heel the feet into center, and then step to the top of your mat. You keep your body a little bit forward. We'll inhale, nice and tall, look up. Separate your feet, exhale, come down. Inhale, lengthen. And then, however you need to get there, make your way back to tabletop. Take any kind of transition you like. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, curve your spine. And then come back to center with your thumbs together. You're going to step your left foot forward outside the left pinky finger, coming into the low lunge with your down down. Keep squeezing right glute muscle as you rotate right hip forward, and then your left elbow lands slightly on your left side as you reach up and over the right. I like to take this mudra, this thumb to index finger connection. You can also switch the fingers. Try to soften your right shoulder down. Try to rotate left hip back, right hip forward. Very nice. Deep breath in. Full breath. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, heart lifts you up like a string. You'll interlace your hands on your front thigh, tuck your back toes under, come into a high lunge. Take any stance you need. If you need to widen your feet, or step a little closer, further away. And on the inhale, we reach our arms up forward, and then on the exhale, bend your back knee, face your palms forward as you squeeze your scapula, bend your elbows. Inhale, straight. Exhale, bend. You can always eliminate the movement. Stability or holding still is what your body needs in this movement. Inhale. Exhale. One more in. And out, bend. Inhale, press and reach, and then bring your hands through your heart as you transition. So warrior two, drop your back foot flat, toes out front, foot into center. Then you into front hand and use your fingers to guide and a little bit more open. We'll inhale to reverse, reach up. Exhale into warrior two, land the hands like you're looking past the wall. Inhale up. Exhale, land. Inhale. Exhale. One more in. And out. Good. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Turn your toes in, heels out. Interlace your hands at the small of your back, and then you're going to press your fists away, lengthen your heart, and exhale, start to fold forward. Bending the knees as much as you need to. You can bring your arms up over your head. Remember that arm bind is optional if it feels good. If it doesn't, let it go.
Yes, there are 4 students here.
Got a good turnout today. Take one more inhale. Exhale. Let your arms go. Shake them out. So wheel your feet a little bit closer together. And walk your hands to your shins. Inhale, lift up halfway. Pause. Exhale. And inhale, walk your hands all the way up your legs. Step your feet to the top of your mat and give your body a little bit of that same movement. Just moving around, pulling shoulders, anything that your body is craving in this moment. Separate the feet about hip width apart. We'll inhale, reach up nice and tall. And exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Not hold. But the nice thing is we should keep the right foot forward, step your left leg back for triangle. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, land in your triangle. You grab your shin, your ankle, your big toe. You can look up to the top hand if it feels good, or look straight ahead. We'll inhale, reverse. Reaching up the back, and exhale into your triangle shape. Reaching out and forward. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, down and forward. One more. And exhale, pause, hold the triangle. You can keep reaching your left arm up or wrap your arm around to your low back, rolling the shoulder back to open up the chest. And keep feeling your feet and then engaging the thighs. Squeezing calves up and then keep rotating hips open. Beautiful. 2 more breaths. And out. Last one. On your inhale, stand back up. Step forward and give your body a little bit of that movement, that speed. So we'll keep left leg forward, step right leg back. Ground down with the feet, lift your toes up, open your hips. Inhale to reach on the back. And exhale forward into Trikonasana, landing your hand forward. Inhale on the back. Exhale out and forward. Inhale. Exhale. Remember the movement is always optional. One more and then we'll full triangle. Inhale. Exhale down and forward. Keep reaching through your right fingertips or bend your elbow, bring your fingertips back to your low back and roll the shoulder. Gazing at the side wall or up towards the ceiling. You can also look down at the bottom foot. Deep breath in. Full breath out. One more inhale. Unwrap the hand if you have them down. Inhale, stand up, step forward, give yourself a little bit of movement. We'll all face this direction. Come into a wide second position. So you're finding your natural turnout. So come horizontally on your mat, face this way. And you'll turn your toes out about 45 degrees. And then you'll just bring your hands to your hip bones, press your hip bones forward, and find what happens to those side seat muscles in the back seat when you do that. So just pressing your hip bones forward, you might feel a little more engagement in the back side. And you're going to bend the knees. You use your 2 first fingers to gently guide your knees a little more open. And lift your heart in right here, going for your heart to your baby, While trying to flow, you can reach your arms over your head, anything you like. And then you can do some little movements with figure eights. This one's probably okay. Yeah. Okay. It's the movement, the moving
The up and down.
Yeah, that you want to avoid, but it's totally up to your body. If it feels good, it feels good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. And then right here, we're going to pause, lift your chest, and then maybe lift your right heel. Maybe bring it back down, maybe lift the left, keep your shoulders back, heart high. One more time, lift the right. Very nice. Press both heels into the ground. Stand all the way up, turn your toes forward and reach. And then bring your hands together. Your guard as each toe feel your feet into center. We'll set up for a tree pose. So grounding down through the left side, you're going to bring your right foot, the toes down like a kickstand to your shin or to your thigh. And your hands, you come to heart, you can rest your hands on your heart, you can reach up, you can wrap around your thigh, holding your elbows or your palms behind you, anything you like with the arms.
The dog keeps trying to do yoga with me.
That's adorable. I know my dog always thinks I'm playing when we're doing yoga. I'm doing yoga and she's like, oh, it's playtime.
My cat does too.
Your cat does? Okay, slowly step down. Body a little shake, a little movement, and then stretch out your toes if you're control. Thanks for sharing that, Francois. It's always nice to have like a little bit of lumpiness in the middle of class, because your foot. And we'll change sides, bending down through the right and the left leg as we become expansion thigh. Again, become taking the same duration or a different duration with your leg on the side. See if you can soften somewhere in your body. See if you can come back to that feeling of your feet. The foot that's connected to earth, the foot that's connected to the leg. That lifted leg is just as important as the bottom. As you really press in to feel that sense of centering, holding. Take one more breath in. Full breath out. Slowly step down. Give your body a little bit of movement. Set up for our more mobile squats now. So this part, if you want to do a meditation seat, or you can also do a wall sit if you want a little more strength in this. So you're probably kind of tap into what you need at this moment. For squats, you can face this way, you can face in, whatever you like. You'll bring your feet pretty wide apart, wider than your hips, toes face forward. It's going to be an inhale to reach up. And then exhale, bend the knees. You bring your hands down. Inhale, start to straighten the legs. And then exhale, put it to standing. You don't need to straighten the legs all the way. I got that question last week. We inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. If you have tight legs or hamstrings, you can always take a wider stance here too. Inhale and exhale. And then just start to move to your rhythm, your internal beat. So you don't need to match mine or anybody else's in the room. Tapping into your inhales and exhales, your heartbeat. If you're looking for more version work, so you can always do it on your dog here. Yeah. Try to bend your elbows just a little. And then press your heart back toward your legs. Yeah. Great. All right, we have one more minute. Stand down, doggy, as long as you like it, and drop your knees down.
And take one more round and make your way into a low squat. If you want to grab your bolster, you can feel free to grab your bolster. If you have any props at home, you can use those. And right here, you can stay a little higher up if that's where you're at. You can drop down. If your heels come up, it's okay. You can also take a little bit of a wider stance or turn your toes up to find that heel connection. Use the pose of your palms to guide your heart high to deep breath in. Full breath out. And one more inhale. And exhale, bring your hands out in front of you and walk your hands behind you for a support. Sit all the way down. Bring your legs out in front of you. Hands can come back as a support and then just control by your legs, rocking side to side. Make it feel good on the legs. And we'll pause in Ajna Shirshasana. You're going to bend right knee in toward left and square off toward your left leg. You take an inhale, and maybe this is your drawing. You stay seated upright. Maybe you start to fold, crawling your hands to drape by your legs. Maybe you pull onto your ankle or your foot. Take it where you are today. Let your head go if it feels good, or you can keep your head and your neck lifted, looking at your toe. Try to bend the elbows and soften the shoulders. Awesome. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Stay here in the fold, or bring your left elbow onto your left thigh. Rest your hair in your hand and open up this nice, gentle, supported twist. One more inhale. Exhale. And inhale, we'll sit back up. Bring your legs together in the center for a butterfly, Baddha. You can hold onto your feet or your ankles. Your hands place them up close, or you can bring your legs out, creating more of a diamond shape. We'll inhale, lifting heart here, and exhale, start to fold forward with a straight spine. When you reach your way back from folding, if you want to round your upper back, you can go that way. You can also stay pressing forward in a more active version of the posture. Deep breath in, full breath out. And coming back to that feeling of your feet. And then we'll slowly come up to a seat. And you're going to bend left knee and extend right leg out for the Janu Shirshasana on the side. Flex your toes, flex your knee. Inhale. And exhale, you fold chin toward toe, heart toward toe, or you let your head drop to the bottom. You can stay here in Janu, or you bring your elbow to your thigh, rest your hair in your head in your hand, and then your left arm comes to the hairline as you rotate a little up, finding this twist. You look up toward the ceiling or the side wall. Deep breath in, full breath out. On the inhale, sit back up. Take a wide-legged fold. Bring your legs apart. This can come as far apart as you feel comfortable with. You can have more of a narrow stance or a wider stance. Flex the toes and rotate your pinky toes down toward the ground. So you're finding this external rotation of the hip. The inner thighs will go forward, outer thighs will roll down. And if you want to use your hands as a support behind you, you can sit up tall here. You can also walk your hands in front of you if you like. If you want to find a fold, you can start to reach your heart forward. Maybe coming to your elbows, up in here. Maybe lengthening a little more forward your time. Taking care to make this an active posture by engaging through the quadriceps. Flexing the feet. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, crawl yourself back up to a seat. Bring your legs together and give them a little bit of a shake. We're going to bend the right knee and extend the left leg out to the side. And then right here, you're just going to start to flow a little bit. So you're going to inhale, reach up and over, looking up toward the ceiling or your top hand. You can also look down with this under your hand. And then exhale back over the left leg. dropping head or keeping head lifted. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Remember, if your breath doesn't match my cueing, feel free to take this to your own internal rhythm. One more, and an option to change it up. You can stay here if this is working for you, or on the inhale, you press down with the hand, press into this front shin, press your hips forward into this little back bend practice. And then exhale, hips come down, back over that leg. So as an inhale, press into the shin, lift up. And exhale, let your hips come back down to earth, back over. We'll take 2 more. And out. And last one, option to fold. An extra breath here. Exhale. Deep breath in. And exhale, bring the feet back down. Come in through center, give your legs a little bit of movement, a little shake. And then we'll switch sides to the left leg's gonna bend in, right leg out. And now it's an inhale to reach up, palm or elbow down. And exhale, draping over that right leg. Be soft and fluid. And inhale up. And exhale back. Inhale. Exhale. And out. Take 2 more, then option to change it up. And out. Last one. And out. Now this time, if you want, you can press into the palm, press into the front shin, top of front foot, lift up. And exhale, come down. The more you use your shin and your extended foot, lift you, the easier it'll be. Exhale down. 2 more in. And out. And last one, option to fold. Squeezing your glute muscles, pressing heart open, 1 more inhale. And exhale, bring your hips back down, hands back behind you, walk your legs back in front of you, give your legs a little movement, a little shake. We'll find a comfortable seat that's cross-legged. Great, if it's not, you can sit with your knees like this and your hips on your heels. Normally you can stack blocks or bolsters, whatever kind of prop you've got. Kind of go ahead and roll the shoulders up and down your back. We'll set up for keep-ups now. You're going to bring your hands out to the side. And it's going to be an inhale to press your thumbs forward with the knuckles facing down. And then flip your palms so the knuckles face up as you press your thumbs back, finding your scapula muscles around your spine and the upper back. Inhaling forward, exhaling, press. Close your eyes for this or soft gaze on the point on the floor or in front of you. And you create the resistance in your body so you can imagine that you're moving through something dense and sticky like molasses. We'll do these for about 2 minutes a day. These and the squats are the pinnacles of my class. But these are great for building strength in your shoulders, for nursing and carrying babies around. They're also great for reversing the flow of our day when we spend a lot of time driving or typing or shoulder movement. Remember, if you ever need to rest, you're welcome to do so. Just take a moment, reset, and you'll come back stronger. Are y'all doing it home? Good? Are y'all doing it here? I can see you, so. Okay, 3 more breaths. And the last one, we'll release the arms. Give your arms a little bit of movement. You roll your head, take some circles for your head and your neck. And then reverse the circles the other way. We'll do something to stretch out the right arm, reach right arm out, and then hook your forearm or your elbow, relax your shoulder blade, move over to the right. You can also bend your elbow, bring your elbow point up toward the ceiling, and then hold on to your elbow, lifting chin away from the chest, or wrapping your hand around to find your hands behind your back. And relax your right shoulder away from your chin, chin from your chest. Take 2 more breaths. Deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Switch your arms, reaching left arm out, crossing your body, keeping shoulder low, your forearm or elbow. You can also bend the elbow, reaching for your elbow, or wrapping around to find your fingers behind you. Alright, here, try to keep that distance between shoulder and ear, and chin from chest. Try to soften your jaw. One more inhale. Exhale. Release. Your arms, a little bit of movement, a little shake. Interlace your hands behind you. Press your fists away. And feel like you lift your heart. And then sit back up, tuck your chin, and then interlace your hands in front of you. Press your palms away. Drop your head down if it feels good, and then rocking side to side. And we'll sit up nice and tall. Gently bring your hands to your left clavicle or collarbone and draw it down. You're going to lift up with the chin and look over toward the right, stretching the left front neck muscle. And then come back to center and we'll switch. Just gently drawing down on the right side, lift your chin up and move toward the left. And come back to center. We'll sit up for hip opening. If you, so a couple choices. You can take half pigeon. If you always come into half pigeon and you know how to get there, feel free to go in. I'm going to talk you through a figure 4 stretch and then I'll talk you through half pigeon. For figure 4, you're going to extend the left leg out, cross your foot and ankle over your left shin. If that's feeling good, you can bring it over your thigh, bring your hands back to support, and then bend your knees to the bottom of your foot here. And you stay here just focusing on pressing the right knee away from shoulder and then open that leg, flex the foot if you like. Deep breath. For half pigeon, you can bring your block, bolster blanket underneath the right thigh. Bend the knees, you find pinnacle legs, and then you tuck the left toes under, drive back through the heel, and start to extend your torso down, taking your time to kind of rest halfway for a few breaths before you release all the way to the earth. Maybe you never release all the way to the earth, and that's okay. You can always stack your hands for your head to rest on, or rest your head in space if that's feeling better for you. this point in class, start to feel your breath really expansive through the body, through the upper back. If you have any areas that feel tight, you can breathe directly into that area. Take 3 more breaths on the side. After your third exhale, slowly transition out of half vision or figure 4 if you're there. Take any transitional poses that you like. You can bring your legs out in front of you, give them a little shake. You can go through your vinyasa to the down dog, shake out your leg before you switch sides. You can also just lift your torso up and then wrap your leg around, whether leg comes around, grab your bolster or blanket or underneath that left hip so you feel grounded and supported. Before you tuck right toes under, drive right heel back, and then find a fold over the torso. And bringing attention to your breath, how your body feels in this moment. This one area where you can soften maybe the shoulders, the jaw, the ears, the forehead. We'll take 3 more breaths. And after your third exhale, we'll slowly take any transitional poses and we'll all meet in a seat. Take your time, any movement that feels good in your body. Sitting up tall, roll the shoulders up and down your back. Close your eyes, bring your hands to your legs, to baby, to heart, whatever feels good for your hand. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Softening the jaw. Notice how the breath lands in the body, any textures, colors, shapes to the breath. Noticing how you feel without needing to change a thing. So we're going to end class before our relaxation portion. We're just going to do a brief loving kindness meditation. We're going to send 3 wishes. May you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you be peaceful. We're going to start by directing those wishes internally toward yourselves, toward baby. We'll say the 3 wishes. You can feel free to say them out loud with me or inside your heart. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be peaceful. Together, inhale. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be peaceful. Now we'll direct the same wishes a little bit further outside into our communities, the people that we interact with on a day-to-day basis, coworkers, fellow yoga students, friends. Say the same 3 wishes, family members. May you be happy, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be peaceful. I'll direct those wishes out a little bit further toward the entire United States. So our whole country will say the same 3 wishes. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be peaceful. And now directing the wishes to the entire world, we'll say the same 3 wishes out loud. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be peaceful. One more time together. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be peaceful. Great. You can slowly blink your eyes open. We'll end with relaxation. If you're ready for Shavasana, feel free. We don't have the blocks we normally use for the ramp setup, but what you can do is you can lay on your side with a bolster or a blanket underneath your knee. So I recommend like stacking bolster and blanket if you have them both, laying down like this with your one knee on top of the stacking. If you want to do a little bit of inversion upside down, you can do a Viparita Prani. Just grab your blanket, and for PPE doesn't matter as much for you because you're not trying to step, but you'll bring your blanket underneath your heart or underneath half of your back. So what that looks like is you unfold the blanket, you set up next to your wall, pretend I have a wall right here, and then you lay it down so that the blanket is just shifting your hips so that they're not flat on the ground. One hip is higher than the other, and then legs come up the wall. You can also grab the same blanket or bolster and bring it just underneath your head and your heart, or underneath your hips, whatever feels good in your body. If you start to feel dizzy at all, going upside down, just come out of it, lay on your side. And yeah, upside down Viparita is totally optional if you want to do, just come right in for your deep breaths, your Shavasana, feel free to do that instead. If you're following along at home, feel free to join us and stay for Shavasana. We'll bring us out of it, and then we'll end with a little bit of chanting at the end. Oh, Courtney, you're so welcome. if you want to transition from Vita to the on your side, you can also and cross your legs. Come back to awareness of your breath. Use your natural inhale and exhale. And slowly, in your own time, make your way to a seat. And take any movement that feels supportive to get your way. Make your way there. right, roll the shoulders up and down the back. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. We'll end with the sound of Om together, bringing hands to heart. Inhale. Thank you so much for showing up today. They're here or at home, and we're just